Good morning, everyone. This is Nick. As promised, we are going to cover one of the animals here each week at the farm and how they spend their day. So we're going to start this morning with the broilers, the meat birds. And one of the unique parts about the farm here is that they're pasture based. That's something that big ag and big organics, even though they're hijacking the industry, they can't replicate this. This is true birds out on the pasture, out in the grass. They get moved every single morning. So it's just after dawn here, and there's Will. He's not paying attention. He's drinking coffee. And we have our entourage, Maddie and Zoe, hanging out over there. So we do this every morning, and we'll give you a quick glimpse of it. So hang with us. Thanks for being with us this morning, and we'll get to it. That's good. All right, so he's gonna pull it from the front. I'm gonna hang back here. This can be done with one person, but when there's two of us out here, it's kind of nice just to make sure that these birds stay ahead. So give you a glimpse as they walk along. Go ahead. So this structure is floorless, so that they can take full advantage of the pasture and still have protection on all sides and the top from predators and the elements. These birds like to be outside, obviously, but they don't necessarily like direct sunlight, especially in the summertime. So that's why this is completely covered with top, so that they get shade, but they get indirect sunlight essentially. And it's completely covered on all sides to protect them from predators. So we're just moving one spot, and we'll walk backwards and show you everything. All right. Cool, that's it. That's our daily move for the broilers. We'll take a quick peek inside while they're getting to their new grass. Quick look in here. So as you can see, they could care less about the feed that's on the troughs on the side of this building. They are going at the grass and picking out bugs and worms and actually eating the grass itself. They'll dig through this dirt and thatch it, and aerate it a bit, and they'll spend their day in here. So pretty comfortable. They get to move out, tomorrow morning they'll move out of this area and leave behind any nutrients they put down and that manure, so they're not laying in it the next night. So really clean, really respectful of the animal and the land. These chicken tractors only touch one spot for 24 hours once a year. So this won't touch this spot of ground. Go ahead, Dad. Won't touch this spot of ground for 365 plus days. So pretty cool. Again, this is something that if you really care about how the animals are raised, the cleanliness of the food, how we respect the land and the environment. This is something that you can't buy an organic chicken at Walmart or anywhere like that and get this kind of product. This can't be duplicated on a large scale, and that's the reason we need thousands of small farmers like ourselves to feed the communities right around them with this system. So this is just true pasture raised meat birds, and those red waters, those red bells there are waters, and so it drips in. It's nice to keep it off the ground so they have access to that grass underneath of it. And it also keeps it nice and clean because they can't get into it. So that water stays clean and just constantly drips all day. And it's hooked up to a hose, and that way they just have a constant water supply. So there goes Dad. Wave, Dad. So we're gonna go back. I'll show you real quick as we leave. as we go back, this is the area they were in yesterday. And you can see that they tore it up a bit, but it doesn't take us long to go back a couple areas, a couple days I should say, and we're already seeing great regrowth of the grass. The cattle have been here, so the birds like the grass a bit shorter, so we bring them through after the cattle, and it doesn't take long to get back, and we've got great regrowth all the way back. So this is a system that doesn't abuse the land, and really is symbiotic with the other animals on the farm, especially the cattle. So it's just a great system, works out great for us, and it allows us to get clean, nutrient-dense chicken into the farm store for y'all. These birds are done here on the farm. They're harvested on the farm, I should say. So, you know, a lot of food, you know, can travel upwards of 1,000, 1,500 miles. Some statistics say ours are hard pressed to travel 1,500 feet. So the processing area is right up there at the barn, next to the barn. So they're loaded up the morning of, when they're 9, 10 weeks old. We get to the weight we want, and all done by hand, all humane, ice water bath, no chlorine in the water like they do in the industry. You know, it's a quick process, and then they go right into the refrigerator and freezer for y'all. So if you have any questions, comment below. We'll be happy to answer them. Thanks for spending part of the morning with us. We'll cover over the next few weeks, we'll cover the cattle, pigs, egg layers, all that good stuff. So if you ever have any questions, just, you know, comment below, and we will answer them as quickly as we can. And we look forward to spending a few more mornings with you. So have a great one. Have a great day. Thanks for being with us. Take care.